it worked. It's not gonna get worse. So I'll call that, yeah, partial win, partial fail. Hey, what's up guys? I'm Brad. Today we are working on my truck. I got a big old paint chip about that big on my hood. I had some PPF film on it and I was peeling it off because it was starting to bubble, and I guess there was a chip on there that was just being held together by that film, and it came off. So I'm going to show that to you real quick, and then we're going to attempt to repair it. So let's see what happens. All right, so like you can see right here, it's got this film on it and looks crappy around the edges. So there's some right there. I peeled that off already. I just got to clean that up. And then up here, the truck's been sitting outside, so it's dirty. But I got it off here, see? We're gonna clean it up. And then right here, let's see if it'll focus. Right here, I've razor bladed around it, but you can see where it's chipped right there. So we'll peel it. This is a large chip. Look at that. Oh man, oh, that's worse than I thought. The game plan is to clean this up, mask it off, sand it, and then I'm going to show you the paint I got to repair it. Scratches happen. This kit was like 30 bucks, and it comes with, so you got your clear coat, you got your little brushes, some instructions, there's your primer, some more brushes, and your top coat. It's Oxford white, but just check your door code. And it even comes with some gloves. That kit's like $30, so that's why I'm going with this over paying somebody. I'm gonna at least try it, and if it looks halfway decent, then I'm happy with that. Before I pay somebody a couple $100 to fix that scratch or that big chip. So we're gonna clean it up and then get started on it. And I'm gonna do a little goof off. So I just want to get all this. There's extra glue and stuff from that tape. All right, so I'm gonna sand the primer with just 1,000 grit. And so you can see that's bare metal, that's primer. So we're just gonna kind of sand, smooth down these edges a little bit. I just wrapped up some gauze. Keep it wet. Primer's going on. We got that cleaned up. We're just gonna shake this and then use that little brush and paint it on. Let's see how this goes. All right, we're gonna go for their third coat. We have not sanded in between. I'm not even sure if I need this third coat, but we're gonna get it on there and then we'll sand down. All right, this stuff dries crazy fast, but it's 100 degrees in Florida right now. So I'm gonna give this a light little wet sand and then go from there. All right. Let that dry for a second and then we will come back. I'm just gonna throw some paint on there. I don't want to go too thick on this. I think that's the issue. All right, so it's been 30 minutes on the first coat. All right, I'm gonna go one more coat. So third coat, then we're sanding it down a little bit, and I'm probably gonna use like 2, maybe 3,000 grit. And then we'll do a little bit of clear. It will look better than it did, and that is the goal. All right, so that third coat is looking good. I'm gonna leave it until tomorrow. I'm gonna let it dry for 24 hours. And then I'm gonna come back, wet sand, and we'll add some clear coat. All right. I decided to take the paint off real quick, or the tape off real quick, just to see. But you can see it right there. Obviously, You can see where we sanded around. It's got a little gloss to it. All right, guys, it's the next day. So it's been drying for 24 hours. Where we at? That's our repair. We are gonna sand it. Let's see, it looks alright. It's a little streaky, but we're gonna sand it with, I think I'm gonna start with 2000. We're gonna wet sand it, get it level, and then we'll probably do 2 coats of clear coat on it and let that dry. So we're gonna get started on that. 2000 grit and a little cloth just to make a nice soft surface. And I think the 2000 will be enough. To kind of knock those edges down. I mean, that's smoothed out very nice. The color match is not perfect, I will say that. And you know what? I'm gonna do one more coat. As you can see, it's kind of looks like it's almost like it's burned through a little bit. I'm gonna do one more light coat on there. All right, so this third coat's looking decent. I'm gonna lightly sand it, and then we're gonna put clear on, and then we'll buff all this out. All right, we're back working on this thing. So I'm having a little bit of an issue getting some like burn through right there on my third coat. So I am mixing up some clear coat with the paint. I saw somebody do that in a different video. I'm gonna try that because I got it smooth right now, but then if I put another coat on there, it's gonna be rough and I keep burning through, even with 3000 grit. A little bit. So we're gonna give a little test view. So you can obviously see where we sanded, and then you can see it's not a perfect match, but mixing the paint and the clear coat definitely helped lay it down. But it's a little bit proud, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna polish it real quick, or buff it, and see how it looks, and then I might come back and wet sand it and then polish it again, but we'll see. So it's not perfect, but it looks better than it was. Can you see it? You can. It's close. Definitely not perfect, but it costs $30, so I'm not gonna complain about that. That kit wasn't designed to fix a scratch that big, but it worked. It's not gonna get worse, so I'll call that, yeah, partial win, partial fail. All right, well, yeah, thanks for watching that, and then we're gonna get started on our next project. Just look now, right there. Picked up a little go-kart yesterday, and I was putting a cleaning table up with my grandparents. So we're gonna check out this thing. This will be the next video. Thanks for watching.